Hello and welcome back to Train Sim TV. Today we're taking a look at the brand new release of Birmingham Cross City Winter 2019 timetable for Train Sim 6. So we've shown this a few times on videos, we've done a few streams with it, but as of now it is out to download. The link is down below, but if before you do go rush off and download it and leave the video behind, why don't you stick along and find out some statistics, bits and pieces about the timetable. We're going to do a little drive and we'll go through a few bits off the manual. Bits and pieces of sorts of info that I haven't actually really mentioned before. So, to find the timetable, you go down to Cross City, down there. And then you'll be presented with, well, however many timetables you've got. I've got the base and the Cross City 170 timetable. You want to be looking for the OTS Birmingham Cross City Winter 2019 timetable. And you can see it has got 468 playable services against the 171, which got 426, and the base one's 240. As far as I'm aware, this is the busiest timetable available for this route. And what you see here is everything you can pick up and drive, whether it's a short service with a 350 or a 150/2. The longer services with class 323s, 170s, and 220s, along with the 153, of course. So there's all sorts along with the freight. There's actually a decent selection on the freight, and there's some longer runs as well where you do get loops as well. So depending on what you want to drive, there's a few long ones there. Plenty of RHTTs as well. So we're going to drive a one run with the 220, shall I say. I'm not going to do a long one. I'm going to do this Bath Spa one. I'll put the live weather app on because I haven't put it on. Right. Let's see if I can pick something that was actually a nice day. Let's go with that. It was a Bath Spa service, this. So, installation wise, you're literally putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files that come in the pack. So you've got branded FCAs, FKAs, Cross City, Station Directory, LM153, and then OTS BCC 2019 TT, and then OTS WCML S390 reskins. As booked, we've picked something that's totally stunning weather-wise. I'm going to override this because I'm only overriding it because simply I want to actually see where I'm going. Get everything turned on. So you'll find a lot of services actually start just outside of Bromsgrove, on the portal side. Ports you couldn't start by the signal because there's a collision box. You start it and you get told to wait a moment. So it gives you basically time to set yourself up before you get going. Right. So I've shown you how you go and find your timetable, so that's simple enough. Seen all the bits and bobs. Various services that on this timetable also have in their description their diagram number, which is a little bit different this time. I think West Coast 9 South is going to get that treatment at some point, but as it stands, this timetable currently does that. So it's not on every service, but a good number of them do show their actual diagram numbers. So it uses the old board 350s rather than the original OTS liveries that were done for West Coast South. West Coast South timetable is going to get that treatment as well. There's going to be an update that changes the 350s over to the AAS ones. AABS, whatever abbreviations. So, forming the backbone for this cross-city route, a fully complete Class 323 timetable with 255 drivable services are included. In 2019, the frequency was 6 trains per hour in each direction, split between services starting at various stations along the route. The basic pattern of the services are 2AXX head codes would be Wolverhampton Walsall, 2 per hour. And those will call at all stations via Aston. 2PXX are Bromsgrove to Redditch, or Redditch shall I say, to Lichfield, Trent Valley via all stations, 4 trains per hour. There's some abbreviations here, but I should have a clue. But SEN, if that makes any sense to me, is 2 trains per hour. BTG, 1 train per hour, and also from BMB. My abbreviations are awful. 2 RXXs are Lichfield, Trent Valley, or 4 Oaks to Redditch via all stations, 3 trains per hour. From BMV, or 1 train per hour from BMV is Bromsgrove, I think. 1 train per hour from Redditch. 2 WXXs are Walsall to Wolverhampton via all stations, 2 trains per hour. The West Midlands Railways Class 153 and 170 as well come with a fully complete diagrams services, with 57 of those are drivable, 9 drivable 153s, 20 drivable 170/5s, and 28 170/6s. Basic pattern of service of peak. Note that in the morning peak, Shrewsbury services extend round to Walsall, with some extra services only as far as Worcester or Great Malvern that are operated. 1GXX is Shrewsbury to Birmingham, WLN, TFC, SFN, CSL, WVH, and BHM 1 per hour. 1GXXs are Shrewsbury to Birmingham New Street, WLN, OKN, TFC, SFN, COS, ALB, CSL, EBK, WVH, SAD, and BHM 1 per hour. I'm not going to keep reading them abbreviations out because I don't know if anyone here actually knows what the abbreviations are. I'm just going to do the basics. So 1JXX is Birmingham New Street to Shrewsbury, 1 train per hour. Different stopping pattern to previously read out. Again, there's another 1JXX head code of Birmingham New Street to Shrewsbury, but that's got a different stopping pattern, 1 per hour. 1MXX is Birmingham New Street to Hereford. Again, various stopping pattern to 1 train per hour. And finally, 1VXX is a Hereford to Birmingham New Street with its varying stopping pattern there, and 1 train per hour is for that. London North Western and West Midlands Railway Class 350. Fully complete LNWR and WMR Class 350 timetable with 40 drivable services are included, which are 1 drivable 8 car versus 9 4 cars. You get 1 FXX, which is Birmingham International to Liverpool Lime Street, 1 train per hour. 1 LXX, Liverpool Lime Street, Birmingham New Street, 1 train per hour. 1 UXX, London Euston to Crewe, 1 train per hour in each direction. Rugeley Trent Valley, which is 1 YXX to London Euston, 1 train per hour. 2 AXX, Wolverhampton to Walsall, 2 trains per hour. 2 HXX, Birmingham New Street to Rugeley Trent Valley, which is 1 train per hour. 2 IXX, Rugeley Trent Valley to Birmingham International, 1 train per hour. And 2 Whiskey XX, Walsall to Wolverhampton of 2 trains per hour. Following on from there, you've got 9FXX, which is London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street, 1 train per hour. 9KXX, which is London Euston to Crewe with 1 train per hour. 9KXX again, which is London Euston to Rugeley Trent Valley at 1 train per hour. 9 Whiskey XX Crewe to London Euston at 1 train per hour. And 9 Yankee 9Y, shall I say, keep it inconsistent there. Liverpool Lime Street, London Euston, 1 train per hour. There's a varying number of different ones there. Cross Country Class 170, a fully complete Cross Country 170 timetable with 33 drivable services are included. Included are 15 drivable 170/5 and 18 170/6 services. Empty moves also to and from Lichfield Curve are included through the day. One KXX Birmingham New Street to Leicester with 1 train per hour. 1 LXX Birmingham New Street to Stansted Airport with 1 train per hour. 1 Mike XX Cardiff Central to Nottingham with 1 train per hour. 1 NXX Stansted Airport to Birmingham New Street with 1 train per hour. 1 PXX Leicester to Birmingham New Street with 1 train per hour. And finally 1 VXX Nottingham to Cardiff Central with 1 train per hour. Cross Country's 220s. Fully complete Cross Country 220 timetable is inclusive of all drivable AI and AI services. Drivable Class 220 services are confined to those that operate between the West Country and destinations such as Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen and Dundee, as well as early morning empty stop moves working to and from the depot at Barton between Tamworth and Derby. As such, there are 43 drivable services in the era of this timetable. Cross Country were still operating the regular direct services to and from Guildford. Direct services from Newcastle to either Reading or through to Southampton were also a more regular feature at this time than they are in the present day. One Echo XX Southampton Central to Reading to Newcastle. 1 train per 2 hour from Southampton Central. 1 train per 2 hour from Reading. One MXX, which is Painting, to Exeter St David's and Bristol Temple Mead. Any of them starting points to Manchester Piccadilly, 1 train per hour. 1 MXX Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly, 1 train per hour. 1 OXX Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth, 1 train per hour. And 1 OXX Newcastle to Southampton Central, 1 train per 2 hours. 1 SXX Penzance and Plymouth or Bristol Temple Mead to Edinburgh or Glasgow Central, 1 train per hour. 1 VXX Edinburgh or Glasgow Central to Bristol Temple Mead, Penzance or Plymouth, 1 train per hour. 1 VXX Manchester Piccadilly to Bristol Temple Meads, Exeter St David's or Painting at 1 train per hour, and 1 VXX Newcastle to Reading at 1 train per 2 hour. Virgin Trains. Fully complete Virgin Trains Class 390 timetables AI only. The basic service pattern of services is off-peak and is shown as 1 HXX or 1 AXX London Euston to Piccadilly, 1 train per hour in each direction. 9 Golf XX or 1 BXX London Euston to Birmingham New Street, 1 train per hour in each direction. I'm also speeding. 1 DXX or 1 AXX London Euston to Chester or Holyhead at 1 train per hour in each direction. Please note that 9 car class 390 sets cover the services that would have been operated by a 221. As to be expected, seeing there's no 221s in the game. Transport for Wales, a fully complete Transport for Wales timetable. This is a larger AI only, however there is a first southbound service in the morning and the last southbound in the evening, which should play just before Aston. The basic service pattern of services is shown as 1 DXX Birmingham International to Holyhead at 1 train per 2 hour. 1 GXX Holyhead to Birmingham International, 1 train per 2 hour. 1 GXX Aberystwyth and Pwllheli to Birmingham International, 1 train per 2 hour. Or 1 JXX Birmingham International to Aberystwyth and Pwllheli, 1 train per 2 hour. Railhead treatment trains, RHTTs, are fully complete in the timetable based off schedules that run on the day with 13 services that you can play with. Miscellaneous freight. All freight services that run on the day where exact or suitable wagon substitutions can be made have been implemented, resulting in 10 drivable services, which includes working from GBRF, 5 from DB Cargo, 1 from Colas, and 3 light loco moves. There's some current known issues. Although no stone has been left unturned to ensure the timetable runs as smoothly as possible for all users, there are still some bugs or known limitations, which at the time of writing we don't have a fix for just yet. If anyone knows of a proven fix for any of the issues listed, please do get in touch. Those are various 350 issues such as the gangway doors being open and the destinations correctly not displaying due to bugs with the default 350. British Transport Police 350 incorrectly shows as a drivable for 2A01. Southbound 390 services are unable to call Lichfield Trent Valley due to electrification issues with the routes. Therefore, they run through on the fast. Class 350 services that stop at Lichfield are unaffected. Layering requirements. The requirements for a full experience are as follows. West Midlands Railway Class 323, which comes with Birmingham Cross City. West Midlands Railway Class 50 through the Birmingham to Crewe add-on. Pendolinos for uses the Avanti West Coast pack, obviously. Hang on a second, I'm gonna read this out a bit better. So yeah, basically you need Lichfield to Bromsgrove, so it's Cross City. West Coast Main Line, Birmingham to Crewe. Avanti BR Class 390 add-on. Cardiff City Network. The BR Class 220 Voyager. Cargo Line Volume 3. East Coast Main Line, Peterborough to Doncaster. Railhead Treatment Pack. West Coast Main Line, Preston to Carlisle. East Coastway, Brighton, Eastbourne, Seaford. And I think I might have covered all that. The way it's listed in the manual tells you what you need for each skin. I think I've covered all that. If I've missed anything, I do apologise. Oh no, I have missed one. Tees Valley as well is needed. But chasing the signals at the moment. Future plans and aspirations for future updates include the following: addition of other reskins such as 390 Foam Silk, Pride, and the other 350 variations, addition of Caledonian Sleeper services, and addition of rail tour services. But at the moment, as it stands, there's no sleeper services, no rail tours, and obviously there's some other 390 skins that aren't currently available to for use. And through to the credits, we've got credits to On-Track Simulations team. You got John the Mastermind, you got Jack, who's done manual and promo, and myself for assistance in manual creation. Apparently, I don't know what I did in manual, but I did some manual stuff apparently. Maybe some pictures might have been there. Timetable testing and streaming, and videos, and all that jazz. Others: Charlie for creation of the 390, Manza for the creation of the 390 reskins, Bell for assistance with the 153 and 390 skins, Diamonda for assistance with the 153, Boa for assistance with the 153 as well, Sprite Heath for allowing us to use the Class 66 Mega Pack in the pack, and Rob S for allowing use of these FCA and FKA wagons. And in general, just thank you to all the testers. But if you want to have a read of the manual itself, you can do so. It's available it'll be in the pack. I'm not always sure if it's as available as, I can't remember if I put it in as a the downloadable file. Might have done. Either way, you can have a read of that yourselves. Right, we're at 5 ways. Not that far from Birmingham. That's worked out just nicely. Is there anything you'd like to see in the timetable? What sort of rail tours would you like to see, maybe? As there isn't any tours at the minute, but if you've got any ideas, do throw them at us. Any feedback as well, don't forget to leave your feedback or any issues that you may come across on the actual page on TS Community in the comments for that timetable. We get all that instantly sent to us so we can put any issues that come. Are we going to get straight into Birmingham, or are we going to be held? Right in balance of it.
We are now approaching Birmingham New Street.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
The cool thing is that the Voyager announcements do actually work. As standard, as do the 350 ones when you run that. So there will be some updates to come for West Coast Mail and South timetable as well. That's probably not going to be too far behind. Just additions and tweaks. John has other timetables planned as well, so this isn't the last. There's more to come. Just do bear in mind that they do take time to build, so you might get some silence now for a little while on what could be coming next. But definitely worth the wait. A nice busy Birmingham. Links in the description, and don't forget it is available now, guys, to go and download if you want to. It's PC only mod, don't forget though. Not available for console, unfortunately. If we could change that, we would, but unfortunately it's just the way it is. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell for future videos. Actually on Twitch on a Monday and Friday at twitch.tv/Trains_TV. And if you've just got any general comments or anything or any feedback, just either on the page or even in the comments on below. We get everything and we can respond back where possible. So yeah, thank you very much if you've made it all the way through to the end and you stuck with us. Thank you for the support once again. I'm sure John appreciates everyone's kind words as well. Until next time, thank you very much and bye for now.